Hey guys, how we doing today? I got a new package today. So this is the power head for aquariums. It's the bigger model than I was going to get, but the other model was absolutely terrible apparently. It had more bad reviews than good reviews. So let's get opening this. So when we first open it, aha! Good on them. Got me an air tube here. Got the instructions, we'll read those later. Ooh, okay. So we have the back plate here. We have some suction cups, some air valves for the air tube here. Alright. Alright, I know what this is. This is the power head. So if we take this out of the bag. Golly, guys. That thing is almost the size of my hand. That thing's huge. And then this is the thing that goes on the bottom of that. So, that's perfect actually. It's all the stuff I need. So now, what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna read the instruction manual real quick. I'm gonna see what it says about putting it together. Do not use the pump in inflammable or corrosive liquids. This pump should work in the environment less than 40 degrees Celsius, aka 104 degrees. Alright, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna figure out how to put this thing together. I think I already know how to do that, but I'm just gonna read it. So I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, I figured out how to do it. It says to put the air tubing on the air thing, but there's no hose here to put the air thing or the air tube on. That's why this little piece is here. You take this, bonk, boom, right there. Or easy as that. I don't know what this might be able to go over this like that whenever it's not in use. It didn't tell me about this. I don't know about that part. Okay, so this little back piece here has a clip in. So you're gonna take it, put it at the bottom here. Hold on. Okay, got it. Good gravy. Okay, so then you put that thing in there. You notice how that comes off? That's how you clean the impeller. So don't freak out if it comes off for you. You push that thing on there, and now, oh, that's to go in there. That's cool. So if you don't want it to flow out the other side, put this little tab here. If you do, then just leave it like this. All right, so I got the suction cups for it, but let's go ahead and put the air tubing on. That's a decently long air tube. That's about a foot long, maybe. Make sure to get it on there tight. All right, got the tubing. That is very long. All right, so I'm sitting here editing this video right now, and y'all have no idea how long it took me to put that thing on. Usually it takes me about 15 seconds, which ain't too bad. It took me a minute to put that tubing on. That thing was the most painful process I've done with fish keeping. That is super duper long. All right, so now on the back of this, we're gonna take our suction cups, pull them up, make sure they actually sit in there. Suction cups are on. These are some extra parts. Gonna put these in the bag here. And then, all right, let's try to set this sucker up. All right, so now we're gonna take this little dude here. We're gonna do some different orientations and see how we like it, I guess, or I like it, I guess. So that white stuff on the bottom of my tank. Marty told you all this, but it is slime algae. For those who didn't watch the short or the video, I'm not sure which one it is. All right, the one thing I'm worried about is this might be a little bit too powerful for the 20 gallon, especially for the guppies. All right, so the first orientation I'm thinking is putting it right on this thermometer, or close to this thermometer here. So we're gonna try this first orientation here. It said don't submerge it super low. This is a 20 gallon long, so you can't really submerge stuff low. All right. Dear Lord, I hope this works. I'm gonna scoot it a little bit closer though. That should work. All right, y'all ready for this? Just watch it, just watch it. I need to make sure this thing is open. All right, I'm gonna plug it up to the main outlet. Oh yeah. Whoa, little fishes are going on the ride here. That's awesome. Let's go. I thought I had a tip that you could angle up and down too, but apparently not. All the stuff coming off the bottom. Ooh, I need to put some suction cups on them. So I'm gonna unplug this real quick. Y'all, it works! I sectioned the suction cups together so I wouldn't lose them. Now let's turn this back on since they should not float away somewhere. I am gonna check this box one more time though, just in case there is a tube. Oh crap, I just dropped that. Okay, so there's nothing to make it swivel. Alright, let's try it. Oh yeah, look, the guppies love it. It's looking good. Now I wonder if I raise it up. See how it's doing that? But then I raise it up a little bit more. And then it's perfectly fine. Really got some good flow here in the back. The flow on it's super nice. So water can come out of this end too, by the way. So be careful with that. But other than that, I say it looks good. It looks good. One thing I might do though is I might move the babies over to here and then move them over to here. Move this over to there. But I'm not 100% positive just yet. So let me try a few different orientations real quick. I'll show y'all which one is I think the best. See that increases the flow whenever I put my finger over the other end. But I definitely like it better when the other end is going. The Cory cats are loving it, of course. They're over there all swimmy. Okay. So after many minutes of research, there is no good way to make this play. So I'm just gonna have to deal with the sound, I guess. We'll see. Unless I figure out a way to somehow make this 15 times quieter than it already is. The sponge must go on. So I'm gonna try two different things. I'm gonna do just the one side, and then I'm gonna do both sides, or both sides then one side. So we already seen what both sides look like. So now I'm actually just gonna do the first side, and then see how I like that better. So we have our tab in it now. Now we're just gonna take this little sucker here, try this sucker out. So this is the main culprit of the noise, the air intake. Y'all hear that? Good thing I'm not using this for aeration. Yeah, I think my fish and me definitely love the double side instead of single side. Since single just blows this way, I want it to have like a circular pattern around it. So to fix this annoying sound, all you gotta do is turn it. And boom, you still got your pump going. I wonder, does it pump more whenever it's on? Where's my thing? I guess it doesn't really matter, but I figured out a way to silence it and make it bubble. So now we have aeration and flow. Cleaning all the nastiness off of this. Hold on. Alright, sorry, I heard some dogs and coyotes going at it. Asked my parents if that's what was going on, and apparently I guess it was. I'm gonna do some things with my spawning mop and make them a little bit better. I'll be right back. Alrighty, got them looking better. I'm not sure y'all can see them too well, but the Cory, or not the Cory, the Plecos down there, then the Cory cats are right here, and one's hiding behind this mop here. All of the bigger fish are enjoying the flow. I don't know why they love it so much. This daggone light is so annoying. My light keeps on falling. You know, like that. It's been having trouble sticking for some reason. I don't see. Look, it just fell again. That is the new aquarium power head that came in. It's awesome. I'm just gonna say it already. It's awesome. My fish enjoy it a bunch. It might actually get rid of some of the snail eggs, thankfully. The Cory cats absolutely love it. It's pretty dang good. And some of the white stuff is already disappearing, which is pretty cool, actually. Never realized that until just now. So please subscribe, share the videos, and I'll see you on the next video.